not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Alright, so we're starting here. All that happened was, across this Dune Sea, I attacked some of those sand lizard things, got 4 more plates, and talked to the guard outside, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not happy to see you," is what HK was saying. So that's where we're at now.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's Gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death. Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask. Clarification. We must... Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master. Protocol. We should not keep him... Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it, but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation. Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Alright. So you might think, oh, we're done here? Which is a lie. We're not done here. We need to go talk to the captives. And then after that, I'm still deciding if we're going to let these people live. Because there's a lot of gaffy sticks here. I think every one of them has at least one.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that, and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time. She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. I really could have used a helping hand right now. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know? That's it, huh? Figured you'd be able to spare a bit more than that. You know, I'll take whatever I can get. Don't worry about me. I've already got a job waiting for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zirka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah, he's a grade A dick, ain't he, guys? Trying to bum money off his little sister.
Yes?
Still deciding whether to let these same people live or die. The question is, how am I going to do it? I don't want dark side points right now. There's plenty left in the game. Let's see, we've done Kashyyyk. There's 2 planets left. So there's plenty of time to get my light side back up. So we're going to do it. As you examine the contents of the container, same people who ready their weapons, they are looking for any excuse to attack, and your rifling through the positions is as good as it. Is it going to go off the screen anytime soon? I believe it's 25 credits per gaffy stick. And then the chieftains is like 100. I'm just glad that the South one's doing it. Critics back. Alright, HK's got some more stuff.
What?
I wish it was like the second game, where if you already searched something, it just just need 20 gaffy sticks. Profit. But the problem's going to be chieftain.
What?
Ready. Prejudice.
Yes?
Even without his gaffy stick, he's very tough. That was when I was dark side. Dark side, there's a couple more missions. But I don't know if that's the same. As a light side character. Oh, we got the vaporators back. I don't know what to do with those now. I don't think we can sell them back, can we? No, I have got to make sure that everyone's dead in this place. If any survive, they're going to fight me when I leave. Or not fight me, but the turrets will activate. And it doesn't even give you a chance to fight the turrets. Like, you walk outside, dead. It's like an instant game over. Looks like everyone's gone. No, we got one guy out here. Okay, I guess he's not out here anymore. Let's go back to Zerka. We don't need HK anymore. How many gaffy sticks? 34. That's 800 and something? 800 credits, I believe. Might be more. It might be less.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? I see that, But do you have the all-important chieftain's gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us. Then I'll take those off your hands. But the real prize is... I see that, but do you have the... Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerka Corporation thanks you. I'm sure. Zerka Corporation...
2,200 credits, sweet. Hey, you want this back? Can I sell the evaporators back to him? I'll take that as a no. Okay, they're 24 apiece.
Ah, just the person.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here. As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch, and now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one...
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see?
Please, you have to help me. Yeah, I knew you'd come through for me. You won't regret... I kind of told him I already had the stuff, so if he shows up and I'm empty-handed, well, let's just say I really... You're back! Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Therese... Thanks, Mission.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No...
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Teresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Teresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be... You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I... Hey, don't worry. You'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Teresian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff. Wise move. I can see you really understand how business works. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll have a down payment on...
Alright. Alright. Well, we'll come back after the next planet. But until then, we have one more thing to do. Let's get the star map. Get the star map and probably one of the best lightsaber upgrades in the game. What did it give me? Then a Chinese shield. Okay, I thought I would be able to trade with him.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office make good hunting out there.
Now, if I'm correct, because I killed all of them, there's going to be more powerful sand people show up when they do attack, but I don't think they will attack as often. But first, let's kill these things. Yep, this is going to be fun. Oh, Lord. I didn't want this. Please, for the love of God, get over here faster.
I'll show you.
Perfect.
What?
I can make it to the So the only reason I would recommend bringing Jolie along as much as possible is you can just stack him every time he levels up with dark side powers because he's neutral, so he doesn't get a bonus or there's no bonus force points cost. So it doesn't matter what he gets. Plus he's got, I'm trying to think. You can stack him full of force powers. And it's not gonna hurt him. Now if you decide, oh, I'm going to use Jolie with armor, that's going to be a problem.
Yes?
Because a lot of the force powers in this game, they can't be used with armor. Like lightning, some of the good powers. I don't think Stun Droid can, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I could be wrong. But Jolie's very good. If you're gonna use Jolie, you could use Mission. If you set Jolie up to where he'll be able to stun people a lot. If you give him Whirlwind, Force Wave, Stasis, and Stasis Field, because those all count as I don't know what they count as, but it basically makes it where Mission can get sneak attacks on them. So here's two of the hunters we saw in the hunting club.
I'm tired of waiting, Comed. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
He warned you, buddy, but you didn't listen. And now you're dead.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nun ka chi kun ita hodonga. Yeking runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nun ota. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chi kun. Sleep runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chut. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chi kun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chi kun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ka chi kun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chi kun. Slimo podona rundi hod. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukni ka chi kun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chi kun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Ka chi kun ita runda di hod.
Jedabadawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nunungya. Tong patukas magtalea.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no namapaule rachikun.
Alright. And then the Bantha spawn over there. Something to take note of if you're playing this game or you're going to play this game. Calo Nord, like I fought him on Kashyyyk. You can take him, or he will follow you to the first planet that you go to for the Star Forge, or the Star Map. So, mine was Kashyyyk. On Tatooine, he'll be at the mouth of the cave when you exit. Manon and Korriban, he has specific spots too. This is a tough fight. Jolie, you wanna?
Yes.
Please. Another thing in the second game, you can make all non-class skills class skills with a feat. So, like for example, repair, it says cross-class skill. You could take a feat to where you now only spend one skill point on it, which I wish was in this game, but it's not. Of course it's not. I don't think anyone's gonna have this.
Achuta. Wonga kun pistol. Achuta. Wonga kun pistol.
This is gonna be a little bit longer of an episode because we're gonna finish up
Jedaba the
Tatooine.
wana ni dibobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tune podo. Rananu prata doko shirkasha. Tum apike. Nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandatik. Shatung ni pa. Jedaba the wana ni dibobo. Tong na bungsha nununya.
Runda dijo.
Mucho shak pa.
So if you're dark side, I would highly recommend saying you want more. And then when he refuses to give it to you, take it. Because you get, I believe it's the same upgrade for the lightsaber, but you get two of them. Which is a Crate Dragon Pearl. There it is. Which increases your damage and attack. Which you have two of them, you use two lightsabers. Now this is going to be bad. This drops me to 19.
Sure.
But it boosts Jolie by 1, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It's one of those star maps, ain't it? Kinda weird finding it in the back of a crate dragon's lair, don't you think?
The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it.
Say, now that we've got the star map, do you think we can leave this planet soon? We've got sand everywhere.
Yes, we will leave. First, I want to make sure I got everything. Another thing, we're going to have to come back to this very cave. Because, what's her name? Bastila? To complete her storyline, or her quest, you meet her mother on Tatooine, and she basically says, your father has a holocron. I don't know where it is. And you have to find it. But the problem with that is, all of your companions you can talk to one time after every level up. So you can finish theirs quickly. Bastila, I think it's every 2 level ups. I believe this is the wrong way. Wrong way. We should get out of the way. So this isn't the last we've seen of Tatooine. I know that might be a spoiler, me telling you that we gotta come back here, but I don't really care. Is there anything else? I don't think so. And that right there is going to be where we leave off. We're about to go to another planet. Probably going to go back to Dantooine. Or I might talk to everybody first. Then go back to Dantooine. Then from Dantooine, go to Yavin. And then from Yavin to the next planet. So I should be able to do all that in 2 episodes. Just talk to everybody in one. And if it's not long enough to be one by itself, I'll just tack it on to something. So I'll see y'all in the next part, hopefully.